Oh, good morning, everyone. Oh, this is the view out my hotel window. Some woman chilling down here. Today I'm just going to be riding from here. I can't even remember where I am. Siguniangshan. This is my hotel. Pretty nice, actually. And extremely cheap. And the boss is really nice. Yeah, I'm going to be riding from Siguniangshan to a place called JiaGenBa, which will be like the jump off point to my Gongshan hike. Although after my failed hike attempt the other day, I'm not so confident. If anybody wonders how I dry my shoes when I'm on the motorbike. Jesus Christ, the motorbike has seen better days. Just a car towing some horses. Don't know where they're going.
Journeying from Siguniangshan to JiaGenBa is like travelling through a living postcard, each bend in the road revealing landscapes more breathtaking than the last. As you leave the towering peaks of Siguniangshan behind, you enter a world where mountain passes cut through clouds and valleys drop into dense forests that seem to stretch forever. This road winds along cliff sides, with the vibrant green of alpine meadows below and distant snow-capped peaks above. You'll pass crystal clear streams that rush down the mountains, their waters glinting in the sunlight, and roadside wildflowers that paint bursts of colour against the rugged terrain. Along the way, traditional Tibetan flags flutter in the mountain wind, a reminder of the culture deeply rooted here. Though the journey is challenging with sharp turns and sudden descents, it offers a sense of peace, a quiet beauty that's unmatched. For those lucky enough to travel this path, the road from Siguniangshan to JiaGenBa is more than a route. It's an unforgettable passage through some of Sichuan's most stunning natural wonders.
And just like that, the nice road ended. I love these kind of roads. But when you got a shit ton of luggage on your back and you're not confident about your packing skills, you're just waiting for something to fall off, you know. What is this road again? Jesus Christ. You just never know what's up ahead. The last year was wild. I was driving through the countryside and then all of a sudden the locals just say like, oh, the road up ahead's closed. There's been like a landslide and it's, you know, overlooking a cliff. And they're like, oh, we can clean it for you if you want. Like, we'll just get the JCB out and we'll just clean it for you. Like, okay. So they cleaned it for us and then we donated money towards their church or whatever it was. I think I just seen a cow with his head stuck in his head stuck down the side. Oh no, he's just having a drink of water. Bloody hell. Most random thing I've seen. This gold temple in the middle of the bloody town. Just arriving in Damba. This city is like built on the side of a river. I'm trying to look for some food. Just stopped for lunch in this Tibetan place. It's pretty nice. Although both dishes look exactly the same. Just had my dinner. Here's my motorbike. And some wild cows. Just chilling.
So the winding road from Damba to the legendary Tagong grassland in Sichuan, a road that transports travellers through some of the most majestic and culturally rich landscapes on the Tibetan plateau. Leaving Damba, we begin by passing through a landscape famous for its Tibetan villages and ancient watchtowers, structures that have stood for centuries.
Chilling there for a cup of coffee.
As we climb higher, the road narrows and begins to wind through towering mountains, crossing rivers and valleys that seem almost untouched by time.
Ni hao. Should I say ni cow? Wow, that was shocking.
Every curve offers a new view, each more breathtaking than the last. Here, vibrant prayer flags line the roadside, fluttering in the mountain winds, adding splashes of colour against the rugged green and grey mountainscape. As we make our way further west, the mountains begin to level out, opening up to rolling grasslands. Suddenly we reach the gateway to Tagong grassland, a vast stretch of open plains framed by distant snow-capped peaks and dotted with Tibetan nomadic tents.
So I'm just coming over the pass from like the JiaGenBa area. Now we're dropping down into Tagong grasslands. I think we're up about 4,000 meters right now. I don't know actually. The view from here is just insane. Every time I see this place, like, I just get like mind blown, you know? Like the amount of different scenery that this place has to offer is just crazy. Look at that. Jesus Christ. And you can, anywhere you see a path, you can drive your motorbike anywhere you want. Like no one cares.
Known as the land of the Buddha by locals, Tagong is a sacred place and a landscape that seems to belong to a world apart. Upon arrival, you're met with an endless waves of green stretching as far as the eye can see. In spring and summer, Tagong is alive with colour, covered in wildflowers, vivid reds, purples, yellows, blues carpeting the plains. The Tagong River winds its way quietly through the grassland, reflecting the vast skies above. In the distance, you'll see the mighty Yala Snow Mountain, rising over 5,800 meters, a revered peak in Tibetan Buddhism, its summit often shrouded in clouds, as if cloaked in mystery. Tagong is not just about scenic beauty, it's also a place of deep spiritual significance in the heart of the grasslands. In the heart of the grasslands stands the iconic Tagong Monastery, an ancient Tibetan temple with golden roofs that glint in the sunlight.
This is where I broke my kickstand last
Built
time.
over 1,000 years ago, the monastery houses sacred relics and statues, and its walls echo with the chants of monks in prayer. Every year, Tibetan pilgrims travel from across the plateau to pay their respects, spinning prayer wheels and offering blessings for health, peace and prosperity. To witness the devotion in this landscape is both humbling and deeply moving. So the road from JiaGenBa to Tagong and the journey across Tagong grassland isn't just about travel. It's about experiencing a land that's as wild as it is sacred. It's a journey that fills the spirit, a glimpse into a world where nature, tradition and faith converge in perfect harmony.